The station clock struck midnight, but the air was unnaturally still. The train doors opened with a hiss, though no one was inside. It felt like the train had been waiting only for me. Inside the carriage, every seat was empty yet warm as if just vacated. The silence pressed against my ears louder than any noise. Something about it whispered, "Don't stay too long." City lights blurred past the windows, glowing like distant fireflies. My reflection stared back at me only. It wasn't moving when I did. I blinked and the reflection smiled first. A faint shoeprint marked the dusty floor, larger than my own. The doors behind me locked with a click that felt deliberate. Someone else had boarded this train, but where were they now? On a cracked leather seat lay a single glove, damp and cold. When I touched it, my hand came back wet like fresh rain. But the forecast tonight was clear skies. At the far end of the aisle, a figure shifted in the shadows, its outline blurred. Like heat rising from asphalt, I whispered hello and it whispered back. Metallic groan echoed above me, making the lights stutter. Something heavy moved across the ceiling panels. The train was alive with weight that wasn't mine. My trembling hand reached for the emergency hammer on the wall. The glass around it was already cracked as though someone tried before. I wasn't the first to be afraid in this carriage. The door between carriages slid open on its own with a moan. A freezing draft rushed in, smelling of rust and rain. The dark corridor beckoned like a throat waiting to swallow. In the next carriage, an old suitcase lay split open. Scattered papers bore stamps in red, classified. This wasn't luggage, it was evidence. One document read Project Echo with faces marked in black ink. Some had X's drawn across them. Others circled. These weren't strangers, they were missing people. Suddenly, the lights cut out, leaving me in suffocating dark. A single red emergency bulb flickered on. In its glow, a figure stood inches from my face. I swung the hammer, glass shattering like breaking screams. The train roared into a tunnel, drowning every sound. In the reflection of shattered glass, the figure still stared. The train slowed at an empty, forgotten platform. I leapt into the night, knees buckling on cold concrete. Dot behind me. The doors closed with a hiss, like a sigh of regret. The train pulled away, swallowed by endless tracks of black. In the last window, a gloved hand waved slowly, almost tenderly, and the platform clock ticked, but never moved past midnight.